hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion.
Hi lovelies, and welcome back to Vlogmas Day 17. You guys will remember a couple of days back I took you to the card factory on my way back from work, and I got some items for my children's school. Yes, today is the day that we fill out all of these cards and the children just get to take them back to their classmates. Some of them have started getting cards already, and with school only having a couple of days till they break up, they have to write up their cards and take them back to school for their classmates and their teachers. So I like the boys to write them up themselves because it gives a personal touch. Some parents write up the cards for the children rather, but I like the children to write their cards for themselves. Now, do they misspell names? Do they mix up words? Yes, maybe Daniel still does that once in a while, but I still like it that way. At least that way it has its own personal touch. And I also like to add a little sweet. This is not something I encourage in my own household, but the children had some cards come back with sweets or chocolates, and I bought this in advance also for the boys to put in their envelopes for their classmates and teachers. Now, I don't know if you guys do this as well, but I strongly encourage it because at least it just gives them a sense of gratitude, or at least have it at the back of their minds to, you know, reward someone for being a good friend or being a good teacher or something like that. I also bought some small gifts for their teachers. Apparently in the UK you cannot over gift, so the gift has to be under a certain amount. You can't give expensive gifts, so say you bought a bag or an expensive bag or something like that, it has to be under a certain minimum. I'm not really sure, but when I was working as a healthcare assistant, I knew that the cutoff was about £20 for an employer to give a staff member or for a client to give a staff member. So there's a cutoff. You can't go on a splurge and it's just supposed to be a token. All right, so keeping up with our Christmas challenge, as I unbox my Degusta box for this December, we are looking at Luke chapter 16 in today's video, and it gives us first of all a parable of a shrewd businessman who reduced the bill of his boss's debtor in order to gain favor with them. Now, this man was very cunning, and he thought that by doing that he'll be able to gain favor with the debtors, but to his surprise his boss came and condemned his actions. And this just connotes the fact that God wants us to use our resources, whether it is our business or our jobs, whatever it is, let God be seen in everything. And then further down in this chapter, we see Jesus teach on wealth and the law, and this just features our favorite people, the Pharisees, who were mocking Jesus because they loved money. Now, as usual, Jesus did not slack. He was very quick to respond to them. He went ahead to re-emphasize the validity of God's law. And then finally, we see Jesus teach on the story of the rich man and Lazarus the beggar. The story goes on to say that both men die, and Lazarus made it to Abraham's bosom, and the rich man was stuck in Hades, and he was pleading for, a drop of water just to quench his thirst. He also made supplication that is it possible that you go and warn my family that this heaven is real, this hell is real. Now, this chapter only has 31 verses, but it all emphasizes the fact that all of our earthly actions lead to eternal consequences. So how are you guys coping with your reading? How is the Christmas challenge going? Please let me know in the comment section. This right here is my haul from Shein. These are from our sleepwear collaboration, and they just sent me a couple of items, all of which I cannot show you, but some of which I'm showing here in this vlog. I love these two pieces that I got, and the onesie as well. I love all of the colors, the patterns, and all of that. The links to all of these items will be in the description box. Do well to click on that and use my discount code for some amazing discounts. Let me know which one is your favorite as well out of all of these items. If I'm being honest, I think between this blue one and the Garfield one, that is the pink onesie, that those two are my absolute favorite from this entire haul. I love the peak lines that come with this one, and some of the underwears as well that came in this haul. The full review of this will be on Instagram, so please be sure to follow me on there as well. Again, if you like any of these items, let me know and I will send you the link personally along with my discount code. So on day 15, I brought out all of these items, and the plan was that I will going to get myself organized to the point where I will be able to reveal or to unbox all of these items on day 16. But that was not to be. Honestly, I was overwhelmed. My plans completely changed on this particular day. Number one, it was rainy and I could not for the life of me get my thoughts together to even sit down and unbox some of these boxes on the side here are personal items that I got for myself. This is like the first big girl thing I've done for myself this year, and I'm so proud of myself for eventually taking the leap. Actually, it's also a health choice. I'll share more about this in the course of Vlogmas. But yeah, as I was saying, I could not put my thoughts together to sit down and unbox these items, and that's one of the challenges that I'm currently facing, is the amount of products that I have to reveal. It's not that I'm complaining or anything like that, because I did pray for this, and the fact that I'm getting to the point where I'm now overwhelmed is just to show that God has done exceedingly. He has surpassed my expectations. I remember this time last year, I was the one actively pitching to brands and looking for collaborations. Literally almost every single day I was sending out emails, I was sending DMs, I was literally fishing for brands to contact me because I had only a handful. But right now I'm the one who's selecting and deciding what brands to work with, and to God be the glory. It's not something I'm bragging about, but I'm just saying that if God can do it for me, He can do it for anyone. Now, my two shout outs today go to Karen Nenyasha and Mena Oseni. Thank you guys so much for your love and support here on the channel. God bless you abundantly. I know that next year is going to be a lot more explosive, and God's plans are not going to fall to the ground without being fulfilled. Like I told you guys yesterday, today is about to be content. Well, today was content day, and I just spent the whole day basically doing content. So yeah, it's time to go to bed now. I have just reviewed the set of 90s from Shein, and it's time literally to go to bed. That's it from me, guys. I am off to bed. I'm on duty tomorrow. I will see you guys in Vlogmas day night.